Hello everyone, this is Jeff Perkins with File Magic Cutlery, doing another knife review today. This one's a little bit of a blast from the past. This is the Spyderco Dodo. Now, it is a funky little knife. Taking a look at this thing, the shape, the design, it's so unique. I'm not super into the Spyderco knives. I've had a couple that I really like. I've got a Volatin, I had the old school worker, and a couple others. But every once in a while they'll have a design, and they are coming out with more and more very unique designs that really catches my eye. This is one that I picked up, gosh, it has to be about 15 years ago. They did re-release this one. It was discontinued for a number of years. They re-released it about a year and a half or 2 years ago. I'm not sure that they're still making it even in the second run. The second run I saw had orange G10 handles, they had a black G10 handle, and they also did a carbon fiber. I don't believe they did the blue G10 handles that this one currently has. This one's seen a lot of carry over the years. You can tell by the dirt in the handle and that type of thing. But it's just one that I've always hung on to just because of the uniqueness of the way this guy looks. The Dodo, the name fits this blade totally. It looks like the head of a dodo bird. I mean, it's got that beak look to it, the swedge on the front end of it. I mean, it really is very bird-like in the shape of the blade. This one, of course, has the serrated edge. It's always kept a really good edge for me. I've been really pleased with this one. I usually like a much bigger knife, but I've carried this one quite a bit over the years. It is a CPM S30V steel. On the other side, looks like it was made in Golden, Colorado, USA Earth. And then it's got that little earth symbol on it. It's got a unique ball system lock to it. It is made that you can operate it totally with one hand. So you just pop her on open. You're going to pull it back with your thumb and then push down on the blade. It does have a pretty good detent on it. That ball really pushes the blade as it comes down and allows the blade to pop in pretty good. You can actually see the ball come out. The ball appears to have a spring behind it. As you pull it into position, comes up on that edge and then boom, locks right in. There is absolutely no blade play on it. Very tight fit. Fit and finish on it are very nice. It is kind of bead blasted on the lock top and the top of the blade, and then it's almost a satin finish. Very unique looking. I've really liked this one. Like I said, I'm not usually a fan of little knives, but this is kind of a little big knife. It fills up the hand as you're holding that one. Everything ergonomically, it works. The finger fits in there almost like a front choil. The thumbs up on that blade, very easy to cut with. Great for opening boxes, that kind of thing. It does have their wire pocket clip. It is set up for tip-up carry on right and left side. This is one that down the road, as the name File Magic Cutlery hints at, I will be doing some file work on this one. That's actually why I picked it up quite a while ago, was I figured file work would show up so nicely in here going down into the blade. It's just one of those things that I did lots of it in years past. I'm going to go ahead and start getting back into it. I am doing a lot of the anodizing right now, trying to play with that as well. But I do want to get back into some of the file work. Kind of interesting looking closed. It's a very slim knife, so it's not super noticeable in the pocket, but it's got quite a bit of width there as far as being in the pocket. It's kind of flat, so you don't notice it as much. Had it been more bulky, that probably would have been too much for the pocket for this size knife. But it opens really nicely and smoothly. You can close it and manipulate it with one hand, no problem. I think they've only got one other design that's got this ball lock. I've never had it. It's a full stainless steel version, which would be quite a bit heavier than this one. This one is pretty lightweight. I did not pull up the specs on the weight of it. This would easily fit the EDC category. Easy to carry every day in the pocket, come in real handy for cutting boxes, little cutting tasks, that kind of thing. Just overall, it's a well-designed knife. I've been pretty pleased with it. Was happy to see it was re-released. I considered picking one up with the carbon fiber, but they were going for between 100 and 150. So it was a little bit more than I wanted to pay for this size knife, especially knowing that I already owned one. So overall, very happy, very unique, fun little knife. The kids love to cut things with it, so it's a nice little design. I like it much more open than I do closed. I think it just looks better open. I like the shape of that blade. And that'll pretty much wrap it up for this review. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next one.